All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy MH Blackwell, and in this video, I was wrong. And I've been wrong for a lot of years, and I've got to make an admission to all of the people that have been in live streams with me, that have listened to me talk about boxing, have listened to me to talk about athletics. A lot of people who are younger than me, because I'm 55 years old, says, hey, man, you old dudes always are looking at the past and thinking the past is better than what is going on right now. My common refrain to people that say that is, look, man, things over time have not changed as much as you think they have, especially in sports. And guys like Michael Jordan specifically Michael Jordan is the best basketball player ever. Definitely in the NBA. And I would also say that the greatest female athlete of all time was Serena Williams. And if you're not familiar with why I say that about Serena Williams, something's going on with you. But I got to tell you, these Olympic Games that just ended might have changed my mind. And two performances specifically really stand out. The men's Olympic basketball team, the final with Steph Curry, and this Olympic Games with Simone Biles. I have to say, one of the two of those just replaced one of my GOATs. Is it Steph Curry replacing Michael Jordan or Simone Biles replacing Serena Williams? My God, it is so tough for me to make this admission. As far as it goes with the basketball, Steph Curry has earned my respect in the same way that a older Larry Bird, after the Boston Celtics stopped winning championships and Larry Bird kept playing, I realized, my God, man, this dude is a lot better than I wanted to give him credit for. He is, and today still, people do not give Larry Bird the credit that Larry Bird deserved as a basketball player. But I really didn't realize how great Larry Bird was until it was all over, till the Celtics were not in contention anymore. Same thing that I kind of felt with John Stockton for the Utah Jazz. I didn't really know how great he was as a player, John Stockton was, until Karl Malone left and they weren't in the championship run anymore, and I was playing a fantasy basketball during the last couple of years, and I realized this dude puts up 20 and 10 anytime he wants to, and that was all the way to the last game of his professional career. Well, watching Steph Curry, even though I knew Steph Curry was electrifying, I knew that he could score in ways that I had not seen many people score before, but what he did in that Olympic final, by playing against France, in France, the crazy amount of confidence that he showed, without a doubt, I'm about to put this game out of reach deal that he executed with either 4 or 5 consecutive 3-point shots where everybody in the building knew he was going to shoot it, double teams on multiple occasions, nothing but net. Man, I think this dude is the most confident basketball player that I've ever seen. Michael Jordan is super confident at the end of games. You could clearly see that when he won a college championship with North Carolina, and every game he played in the NBA over years. But Steph Curry, I have to say, is real special. And what he did in that particular final, I just said, man, it got so much respect. I still don't think he's a better player than Michael Jordan, but I'm telling you, he's every bit as confident. And what he does, the things that he does on that floor, he is every bit as effective this late in his career to be able to do that. And what he's done I just got to give the man his flowers. Still got Mike over him, but man, I was underestimating this dude, and I swear I will never miss another dude like Steph Curry's career again in my life. The next phenom dude coming out like that, I am not going to hold the fact that he's a Golden State Warriors against him, the comparisons to Mike against him, or all of that. I'm going to enjoy that dude for what he is. This season, I'm watching all 82 games of his career. I am. But the person that really did pass up the GOAT for me is Simone Biles. Simone Biles with 11 Olympic gold medals, 30 world championship medals, 3 gold medals in 2024, and a silver. I think that she may be the greatest female athlete ever. For me, it was definitely Serena Williams with her 20 majors? I forget her numbers, but just crazy dominated women's tennis for so long, was clearly the best women's tennis player ever. Simone Biles is not, can't win as many gold medals as Serena can win championships, but what she's done being on top of what I think is the number 2 women's sport, gymnastics, right? Because women's gymnastics is equal to men's gymnastics. Women's basketball isn't necessarily equal to men's basketball, right? Women's boxing is not equal necessarily to men's boxing. But 2 sports where the competition level and the money are on par, those 2 sports are gymnastics and tennis, especially in the United States, as the women's tennis players have taken over from men's tennis players and the women's gymnastics have taken over from men's gymnastics. Hard to even name a lot of American competitors in either one of those sports. Women are on top. And Simone Biles to win another 3 gold medals after overcoming what she overcame, which was, I believe, a case of the yips that she might have had a couple years ago, like at the World Championships, where she started becoming afraid of, the ramifications of being so high in the air and flips and blind landings on little poles. This one, man, she overcame that and got 3 more gold medals. That shows you the type of mental fortitude that she has. And also the age at which she's done and how long she's been doing this. She's just the absolute best women's, most decorated women's, gymnast ever. Same way Serena Williams is the most decorated in tennis. The only difference is that they're going to give full credit to Simone Biles for being that, where they really didn't give that to Serena Williams. And the reason I say that is because Serena Williams is she tied Margaret Court, or tied for the most majors ever, but then the WTA wants to give non-opens from back in the day credit for those wins to Margaret Court and still claim Serena's number 2, even though, no doubt about it, she's really number 1 in both. But look, man, I got to tell you, to the people that I said before, the next batch of people coming up, I'm not missing. I'm not missing Ant-Man's career. I don't care if they're from Yugoslavia. I'm not missing the rest of Luka Doncic's career. I'm not doing that anymore, man. I am going to be, and we're also going to talk about it more on MH Blackwell. Not going to talk about that on the boxing channel, but man, I'm telling you, man, I was just electrified by the level of competition and that both those 2 athletes played at. Obviously, there was other really good stuff for, track and field that was really, fun to watch. But I don't think in track and field that there was anybody other than Sha'Carri Richardson. I really rock with Sha'Carri Richardson, that were really executing at the level of those 2 people that I'm talking about. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And thank you for subscribing to MH Blackwell. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.